Good morning, guys. This is my first video I'm gonna do on Kenneka Jenkins, and I also want to state the Antonia girl, and I also want to bring up Trayvon Martin because in all actuality, y'all have all these wild conspiracies, and some of them might just be true, but overall, no matter if we find out the truth or not, the bigger picture of the whole Rosemont Crown Plaza, hotel. The bigger picture is too many people know about the organ trafficking, the organ harvesting that's going on, and they needed a way to shine light on it. So Kanika potentially lost her life. The same thing about Trayvon Martin. His death was to change the law in, what's the name of it? Stand your ground, where you can take, action on your own. Same thing with Kanika. Same thing. They wanted to shine light on this hotel and the owner. Too many people know about it. He's already under investigation and everything. Different people he has ties to has already been indicted, and they're still under investigation with indictments going on. That's the truth of what's going on with Kanika Jenkins. Now I'm hearing that the Antonia girl, who was really buried in Kanika's place. Now that's just, you know, it do seem a little too far fetched. But why isn't nobody talking about the fight scene that happened in the video where you can clearly see Kanika standing there? All you conspiracy theorists, y'all is missing up the bigger picture. Kanika wasn't getting her ass whooped back there. If y'all, and I know the video by heart, so I ain't even gotta play it. Y'all know the shit by heart. Y'all done digested it and all that. Pay attention. That ain't Kanika back there getting her ass whooped. That's the other little girl getting her ass whooped. And if y'all pay attention, they leave out of the party, and y'all can see a group of girls walking out. They left out of the left entrance, and to the far side of the hotel is another entrance with the revolving doors. Pay attention. Y'all wonder why Bree ain't got her coat, because the little girl that got her ass whooped, that y'all think Kanika got her ass whooped, no, that little girl got her ass whooped, and she probably got her head busted, and she's holding Bree jacket on her head. That's why Bree ain't got no coat. And then if y'all pay attention, the dudes that actually whooped the little girl's ass, his peoples came and got him on up out of there. So why is nobody talking about this? And then a lot of y'all got these videos where it looked like she morphing and shit. No, poor quality can play the trick on an eye. And then y'all having these little videos where it looked like Kanika got three legs. Once again, y'all got poor quality. That's not really what's going on in that video. Y'all got poor quality. I honestly, after watching and seeing everything, I honestly think, she was too drunk and impaired and walked her ass in that goddamn freezer. Now, another thing that I'm assuming, one, I can see how she could walk in there and freeze to death. But it's still unanswered questions because they'll say, well, why is her hair all wet? Why is this? Why is that? If you trapped in the motherfucking dark, you're drunk, you're by yourself, you're scared, girl, I'ma go crazy. But then another question arises, well, why her titty and shit falling out? Why her pants halfway down? Anybody that know, I wear tight ass jeans and I have to put on a belt. Kanika didn't have on a belt. So if Kanika's bending down and falling and shit, her ass is going to slide the fuck out. It's going to happen. Now, If she was really fighting somebody and she fighting for dear life, none of her nails was broke. Did y'all ever pay attention to that? I don't think nobody did because nobody stated that. It is funny shit being seen in the video, but nobody has been charged because none of that shit is holding any weight. I'm not saying Kenneka wasn't murdered. I'm not saying that the Antonia girl isn't laying in Kenneka's place. And if they saying Kenneka was cremated, resume the body. They not about to resume that body. Bet the dub they not gonna resume that body. The whole point of broadcasting that murder, the way that they did it, was to shine light on that Crown Plaza Hotel for the shady shit that's going on in there. That's all that it was. Just like with Trayvon Martin. They wanted to change that law. It was like she was the perfect victim. Boom. That's how you sum it up. She was the perfect victim. None of her organs and shit was missing. It's public records. Google it. Well, you got to pay for it, but it's public records. As far as all the surveillance footage y'all trying to replay and oh, I see this, I see that. Bitch, you don't see shit but the dumb shit your poor quality camera is giving you. Y'all trying to change the color and stuff. None of that is really being shown. But I did see one video when they was talking about Bree wasn't slick. Why y'all trying to talk about Bree? Why y'all trying to talk about Monifa? Talk about this bitch that got her ass whooped in the motherfucking live video. That nobody seems to play the point. Y'all try and say, oh, Kenneka was getting beat up. How? Kenneka was standing right there. Kenneka wasn't getting beat up. That girl that left out that hotel with that white coat on her head, that was Bree coat. Why don't y'all go back and play them videos and try and leave all the wild and far-fetched shit out your head and just think about it. Think about the location. Think about Kenneka. Think about Trayvon. Think about the state that he was in. They wanted to shine light on different things, and this is how they fucking do it. This is how the elites do it. Somebody probably really want them to stop this organ trafficking, organ harvesting. Just like when Trayvon lost his life, he was the perfect victim. He was an upstanding gentleman for the most part and everything. And they wanted to change that law, that stand your ground law, because too many people is losing their lives over some bullshit. Oh, shit. Somebody got hit by a train. But, but, yeah, guys, I really just want y'all to take that into consideration because regardless of what's really going on, the main key point was to shine light on that hotel and to shine light on the owner of that hotel. That was the main point of this whole conspiracy. And that's how we need to just leave it. Shine light on that shit. Stop that shit. Help them investigate everything that is assumed to be going on in that hotel. Because one thing's for sure and two things for certain. It's organ harvesting and organ trafficking going on in that hotel, y'all. And that's really what I wanted to tell y'all. Kenneka is dead. That Antonia woman, they said she's not even dead or dead but wasn't dead. And then there was another woman found in a mental institution. So it's like a lot of different cases that y'all trying to put together to make it seem as if it's some validity to it, or however you pronounce that word. But I really just want y'all to pay attention to your surroundings and see what's going on before these heinous acts just all of a sudden happen. Just like that little the shooting in the school. I can't believe I forgot it. But it was a shooting out in the schools and shit. What did they want to do? You got to think about what's going on politically in that state or that whatever. Think about what's going on. Think about what they want to do. Think about changes they're trying to make. You know what I'm saying? They create a situation to pass these laws. Y'all got to think. Y'all got to really think about what y'all be talking about when y'all be talking. Fuck all that, oh, her spirit roaming through the halls. Fuck all that, oh, her legs is more for, oh, she shape shifting. Poor quality. Poor quality. Poor quality. And then, you know what? The dates might even be wrong too. Because you can't fake a ticket, sweetie. You can't. You can't fake it. You can't fake a ticket because that time stamped on there. You can't fuck with that. And that stamp, that card that was placed on Teresa's window, they couldn't change that. They couldn't take that off. They couldn't edit that shit out. So just think about what's going on in that city. A lot of missing person reports, a lot of deaths. It's I can't think of the young guy's name who was found in his gym, burnt. All his organs was taken out, and don't nobody know what happened. Come on now, y'all gotta open your minds. Stop playing on Facebook and Twitter and shit. Open your minds and pay attention to what's going on. Watch the news sometime. Pick up a newspaper because it's the shit. It's the things that's not said that's the most important. That's the most important. Why, when Irene did her video, she never brought up the point that, oh, this bitch is getting her ass whooped on the side of me. Nobody is asking these questions. And then another key point that was bringing up was Monifa has shoes in her hand. Monifa has shoes in her hand. Like, okay, whose shoes? Why during that video nobody asked that question, even though it was Irene? It's the things that y'all don't say and don't ask. Be the bigger picture. And I'm going to say it again, and I'm going to keep saying this. Kenneka was basically the perfect victim. Them live videos made it even better. Because if you notice during a real police investigation, they're going to take your phones and shit. And if they felt like it was some credible evidence throughout them videos, them shits would have bounced off Facebook. And that was another thing I wanted to talk about. By everybody tainting the world tainted that investigation by going on live. It was tainted. It was tainted from the start, first of all. Even straight out of Teresa's mouth, a lot of her shit didn't make sense. That don't mean she guilty. That don't mean she sacrificed her daughter. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all talking about Freemasonry and shit. My grandfather was actually a Freemason. My grandfather was a Freemason. I am named after him. He always told me I was the chosen one. Never knew what it meant because ain't nothing special about me. I promise you it ain't. But he always told me that. So even if her family was involved with it, I guarantee you she ain't know about it. So did Miss Teresa sacrifice her? Well, but I bet one thing's for sure, two things for certain. Ain't nobody getting chopped up in that Crown Plaza no more. That was the bigger picture. They wanted to stop it. Somebody in the higher elites wanted to stop it. And ain't that's how most things get leaked? Somebody in the clique get a twitch and snitch. Shit that they doing don't sit right. It bothers them. So I just want y'all to think about what I'm saying. And go watch that girl get her ass whooped. And then watch her and a group of girls walk out that hotel and that bitch got that white towel on her goddamn head. Nobody's talking about that, though. It be the things y'all don't say. Be the things that hold the most weight. So I just wanted to bring that to YouTube. Because I see nobody has still said anything about it. And I just woke up. Well, I've been up since like 5 something. I just was up and I was just really thinking about that. Like, yo, I wonder, what are the updates on Kenneka's case? I want to know if the FBI goes, open it and reinvestigate it. I wonder how Miss Teresa's doing. I wonder how that other woman is doing because, at the end of the day, two lives was lost. Ain't no way you birth a child and not feel nothing when you lose them. I meant throughout an abortion or a miscarriage. That shit do, it hold weight. And I know. So y'all just think about it. Go back, watch them videos. And if anybody know any, newer updates on Miss Teresa or Kenneka, I would really like to know. And far as Antonia, I would really like to know. And then there was another young lady, I can't think of her name, who was also found in a hotel dead, and a young man. So these are not the first peoples being found dead in a hotel. But what made Kanika's so special? The location of her death. Crown Plaza Hotel. Think about it. Just think about it, y'all. But I'm about to get my kids ready for school and whatnot. So just watch my video. I don't care if you gotta like or subscribe because I'm not a YouTuber for real. If it's something on my mind, I'm gonna speak on it. And that's just that. That's just how I go. All right, y'all. Have a nice day. And look, I don't even know how to end this video. And this joy still on. Are you sure you want to stop stream?